Imagine pulling into a gas station on your way to work. You swipe your card, fill your tank with 15 gallons of gasoline, spend around $60, and drive away, thinking the owner just made a fortune. After all, thousands of cars stop at gas stations every day. The fuel pumps never seem to rest. Tanker trucks keep arriving with fresh gasoline and the giant price sign out front changes almost daily. From the outside, it looks like one of the easiest businesses in the world. Sell fuel to hundreds of drivers every day, collect the money, and watch the profits roll in. But that's almost the exact opposite of how the business actually works. The biggest surprise about owning a gas station is that gasoline itself is often one of the least profitable things sold on the property. On many days, the owner earns only a few cents in gross profit for every gallon pumped. If a customer buys 15 gallons of fuel, the station might make only around $1 to $3 before paying operating expenses like payroll, electricity, insurance, equipment, maintenance, credit card, processing fees, and taxes. By the time those costs are deducted, that fuel sale may contribute very little to the bottom line. So why do investors still spend millions of dollars building and buying gas stations? Because the pumps aren't the real business. The pumps are what economists call a traffic generator. They attract customers who then walk into the convenience store. Inside, those same customers buy bottled drinks, coffee, sandwiches, snacks, candy, energy drinks, ice, lottery tickets, wear, legal automotive supplies, or even a car wash. Those products usually carry dramatically higher profit margins than gasoline, a fountain drink, or cup of coffee that costs well under $1 to produce may sell for several dollars. A bag of chips or candy bar can generate far more profit than the fuel purchase that brought the customer there. In other words, gasoline gets people onto the property. The convenience store is what often keeps the business alive. That business model explains why modern gas stations look very different from those of decades ago. Many have evolved into miniature retail centers with fresh food, branded coffee, fast food counters, parcel lockers, ATMs, and loyalty programs. Some locations even make more money from the store than from the fuel pumps over the course of a year. But owning a gas station is anything but simple. Before selling a single gallon of fuel, an owner may need to invest anywhere from roughly $1.5 million to well over $7 million, depending on the location, land value, and whether the station is being built from scratch or purchased as an existing business. Underground fuel storage tanks, environmental protection systems, fuel dispensers, construction, permits, and inventory all require enormous upfront capital. Banks also examine these projects carefully because environmental liabilities alone can become incredibly expensive if something goes wrong. Then there are the day-to-day challenges. Fuel prices can swing rapidly because of global oil markets. Credit card fees consume part of every sale. Equipment failures can shut down pumps. Competition across the street can trigger price wars where everyone lowers prices just to keep customers coming. A station selling thousands of gallons every day can still struggle financially if it fails to generate enough profitable in-store purchases. Location also changes everything. A station positioned near a busy highway interchange with strong commuter traffic may serve thousands of customers every week. Another station only a few miles away may struggle because traffic patterns shifted after a new road opened or a nearby employer closed. Small differences in vehicle counts can translate into hundreds of thousands of dollars in annual revenue. That's why owning a gas station isn't simply about selling gasoline. It's about operating a complex business that combines fuel distribution, retail sales inventory, management, food service, customer psychology, real estate, environmental compliance, and financial discipline, all on a property where every square foot needs to earn its keep. Over the next few minutes, we'll break down exactly how much it costs to own a gas station, where the real profits come from, how the numbers actually work, and why some owners quietly build substantial wealth while others lose millions, despite having customers lined up at the pumps every single day.